Now, you might be thinking, Tyler, you crazy creature, why are you dressed as Lars? Why is your skin Lars from Steam Universe? That's because that's what we're building today. Yeah, I designed a statue. I usually go with Swiftness 2, but I have to update it every 1.5 minutes, so I'm just gonna do the 8-minute one. Anyways, what you're gonna need for today is brown terracotta. You will need black concrete later, but I mean, if you don't have a potion, you can put it in your hotbar, but if you do, then just keep it in here. Black concrete you'll also need. Then you'll need white concrete, cyan concrete, lime concrete, gray concrete, stripped jungle wood, blue terracotta, and stripped birch wood. And once you have all those materials and you've decided where you want to be, you're going to want to kick off your build with 8 white concretes on the floor going to the right, like this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you want to take a look at it from both sides, and you want to add 3 going back from both sides, and then you just want to connect the 2 like that. Now you want to come to the front, and from left to right you want to go with this sequence of blocks: 1 cyan concrete, 2 lime concrete, 2 cyan, 2 lime, 1 cyan. And then you just want to go all the way around this layer like so with your cyan concrete, or wool. Wool also works, by the way. Then you want to take your gray concrete and go up by 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you just want to fill it in all the way across the front. Then you want to do it on both sides and around the back as well. Why don't you let yourself just be somewhere different? Oh wow, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Now, you want to come to the front and you want to go up by 4. Then you want to go up by 1 and place and break a brick in there, and put in a stripped jungle wood. Then you want to do that, like so, in a vertical row. Then you want to go out by 2 right there, punch that 1, and then you also want to go to the side. You want to break that 1, and you just want to make it look like that. You can do your own variants, but that's how I did it, to make a, like you can see on the skin, he has a little hole in his jeans. Now what you want to do is you want to take your blue terracotta and go up by 12. I usually call it blue clay. I'm starting to use the word terracotta. If y'all know me, you know I'm like an old Minecraft loyalist. I don't know, I just don't like all the new terms they have for it. I really don't get why they renamed it to terracotta, because it's not, like, there's no reason, there's no point. But as you can see, you want to fill it all the way around with your blue terracotta, all the way around. I went with blue because, quick stop, as you can see, the light blue is also kind of purpley. If I ever do a bismuth statue, I'm going to use that. I don't get why they call it blue when it's purple. It's like, it's clearly purple. I mean, yeah, I mean, to me it's clearly purple. You might have differing opinions, like how lots of people think that Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's is purple when, you know, she's actually blue. You know, it might be something like that, or like a Yanny Laurel. It might be a situation like that, but you know. Anyways, next you want to come to this block. You want to go down by 3 from the top and then breaking that block. Then you want to go to the center 2 blocks and you want to break out those right there. Then you just want to make like a circle-y shape like that, and then you want to fill in the holes with stripped birch wood. Hopefully I explained that okay. You just want to make a donut right there, because you know, this by the way, this is like a normal Lars. I might in the future do one of pink Lars or Lars like stars, as he is now, but for now we're going with old school Lars. Now what you want to do is you want to come out to the right at where the torso starts right here, and you want to take your jungle wood and you want to go to the left, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna start on the left side. You wanna go out to the left by 4, and then you wanna fill in, you wanna make a little 4x4 square, like so. Then you want to do one more layer. You don't have to fill in the inside of it. That's just a waste of time, but you want another layer of that. You want 6 layers of stripped birch wood, so that's 6. And then you want to go all the way around with that. Lars, I think, might be the most complicated one I've done. I've also done blue pearl and blue diamond. I'll leave the link to my statue tutorial playlist in the description, so you can find those. You can also find an older one. Somebody wanted me to do Marilyn Manson, so I just looked up a picture of Marilyn Manson and did that. But if you want to watch those two statue tutorials, you can do that. Anyways, you want to take your blue terracotta and you want to go around like so, and you just want to fill it up to the top. So I guess it's 4 layers up to the top. You want to do with a blue terracotta, and then you've completed one arm once you've done that. Once you've done that, you want to, so you can kind of see a separation between the arm and the torso. So you want to go to the most outermost parts of the torso, this block right here, and on both sides in that same area, but just like opposite, you want to place stripped jungle wood, and then you want to cover that whole kind of row like so with that. Next, what you want to do is you want to overhang the head on both sides with the jungle wood, like so. And then you also want to fill in kind of the little underparts. That way, if you're like looking at it from the bottom, there's not just like a void there, because that would be very odd. Next, for the mouth, you want to come to the front. You want to break these 3 blocks. So you want to, from like left to right, you want 2 of the jungle wood. Then you want 3 brown terracotta. Concrete also works. I'm using terracotta for this just to avoid having to get out concrete, because you also want to use this for the hair, but I guess concrete also works. And then on the next layer, you want 5 jungle wood, 1 brown terracotta, then 2 stripped jungle wood. Next, you just want a layer, you know, just a full layer of the jungle wood. Next, you want to go from left to right in this sequence of blocks. By the way, you're going to want to grab your black concrete, so if it was in your inventory, grab it now. You might also want to put your white concrete, black concrete, and your jungle wood very close together for this part. So you want 1 stripped jungle wood, 1 white, 1 black, 2 jungle, 1 black, 1 white, 1 jungle. Then on top of that, you want 1 jungle, 2 white, 2 jungle, 2 white, 1 jungle. Next, you want 3 brown terracotta, 2 jungle, 3 brown. Then you just want to finish off your head on the front. You want to finish off the face with 2 layers of the jungle wood. Now, all the way around, I didn't do the ears. I tried to design the ears. Don't worry, I tried. It just didn't look right. Like, it just doesn't look right. I mean, if you want to design your own ears, because you got iconic ears, if you want to design your own ears, you can. I'm not gonna stop you. I just personally am not gonna teach you how, because I tried designing some ears and it looked terrible. And trust me, I really did try several times. I was like, well, what if I like moved it around? I tried all these things, and it didn't look right. So the statue doesn't have ears, is what I'm trying to say. You also want to fill in the top. So you want to fill in all the other walls and the top to make a head shape, and it's all 8. Like, it's 8 across, 8 like back, 8 tall. Like, it's a 8 by 8 by 8 by 8 by 8, etc. It's yeah. I use the same statue dimensions. By the way, this is something I've mentioned before, but I use the same basic statue dimensions for all my statues. So, like, if you make blue diamond and blue pearl, you need to be aware of the fact that they're the exact same height. Same with, like, Lars versus blue diamond. Just something to keep in mind when you're doing this. Anyways, you want to go on top, and you want to use middle 4. You want to place them down, and then you also want to bring them overhanging by 1. And you want to just take these 4 and make a layer going all the way back to the back, but you want the front to overhang by 1. Now you want to come to the front and go up on each corner by 3. Next, you want to connect the 2. Then you just want to fill in this little part right here. Next, you want to come to this 3rd block right here going back, and you want to come up on here, and then you want to also bring it up to match the height. You want to fill them in on the walls, and you also want to fill it in on the top. Next, you want the next 3 rows going back to, you just want to go on top of them by 2 layers, so it's a total of 3 layers. That way it's like stairs, like it goes down 1 from the last one. And then for the final layer, you just want to raise it up by 1 layer, so it's 2 layers. If that made any sense, the visuals hopefully helped, and there it is.